What's going on, y'all? It's Gerald bringing you another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Yeah, I said it. Infinite Warfare. Today's video, I just want to talk about Infinite Warfare and ask, was this game really as bad as everyone was making it out to be? Or are we just riding the hype train like everyone else, just hating on the game? Start from the beginning. Infinite Warfare released November 4th, 2016, following Black Ops 3. And then pretty much I believe that's where Infinite Warfare was pretty much doomed before it was even released. With pretty much all of the Call of Duty community wanting to go back to the good old days with boots on the ground, it's easy to see why Infinite Warfare was easily the most hated game in Call of Duty history. With almost 4 million dislikes on the reveal trailer on YouTube, Activision and Infinity Ward should have seen this coming. You see, the COD community was already desperately asking for a boots on the ground COD, a game that could bring Call of Duty back to its glory days of Black Ops 1 and 2, Modern Warfare 2 and 3, but what did they decide to do? They bring back another jetpack in Call of Duty with Infinite Warfare. And, I mean, it wasn't just the jetpacks. This game was set in outer space, and something that was never done in Call of Duty history as well. I mean, with all this said, it's clearly seen why Infinite Warfare did not receive a fair chance to be a good game. But was this game really as bad as people set it out to be? I mean, for me, my straight up answer is no. I thought Infinite Warfare was actually a really good game. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably screaming and cursing me out, but hear me out. Let me explain why. So let's talk about the guns in Infinite Warfare. It had a variety of guns and variants. Infinite Warfare was the first to implement the prototype lab also, where you can use your salvage points to make different variants for different guns. So say you wanted to make the nuke variant for the NV4, I mean, just as long as you had enough salvage points, you'd be able to get the gun in the prototype lab. They also brought back classic guns like the MACTAV 45, the TF-141, the S-Ravage, the OSA, and the M1, which is pretty much the M1. And then there are guns that you can say were OP in the game, like the NV4, or the K-Bar, or the ERAD, which was pretty much used in competitive. But there are also guns that were just straight up fun to use, like the ERAD Cyclopean, which emits like a beam, which you can kill people. The Volt Corruption, when you kill someone, money comes out from them. The G-Rail, which is a burst gun that when you kill someone, they explode. And, you know, many more different guns that you cannot say were not fun to use in the game. Infinite Warfare also was the first to release killstreak variants. I mean, to be able to choose between 3 different versions of the same killstreaks, to me, is pretty cool. For example, you can choose between 3 different UAVs, one which stays on longer but has shorter health, or one which has more health but stays up shorter, or one where it increases assist points but at a higher score streak cost. Again, making the game's replay ability much higher. The specialists, or what Infinite Warfare calls combat rigs in the game, were sort of identical to some of the specialists in Black Ops 3, like, you know, Glitch compared to Rewind, or the Annihilator pistol compared to the Eraser. Infinite Warfare was also first in its kind to implement combat rig traits and abilities, something we've never seen in a COD game. Infinite Warfare also had mission teams, which is really unique. And basically, you choose what team you want to be on. There are different missions or objectives you must complete for each match you play, and you'll be rewarded with Mission Team XP. And once you've completed and maxed out a team, a reward is given to you, and it's usually a gun variant of some sort. I mean, this puts a twist in pub matches and made replayability much higher. The movement system, to me, is my favorite part of Infinite Warfare. It was more fluid than Black Ops 3. To master the movement system is really the first step in becoming really good at this game. To be able to slide and shoot, or jump and shoot, and wall run all at the same time, it really gave the game a bit of a skill gap between your average COD players and the players you can call tryhards. This is always my argument with why the COD community wanted to go back to boots on the ground. It was hard for some COD fans to get used to the new movement system, therefore increasing the skill gap between players. This will always be my main reason why I believe jetpack games are far superior to boots on the ground COD games, because it takes skill to be able to use the movement system to your advantage. So let's say this. Imagine if Advanced Warfare never came out, and instead of Ghost, they released Infinite Warfare instead. Same movement system, same specialists, kill streaks, and just pretty much the same everything. Just Infinite Warfare how it is at the moment. And for me, I can almost guarantee you that it would have gotten a better reception if that were to happen. But, I mean, this is not what happened. And reality is Infinite Warfare was doomed from the start because of Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare and basically the whole jetpack movement system. Call of Duty is and will always be a casual shooter game, and when they decided to implement the advanced movement system into the game, a lot of the casual fans were not having fun anymore. Getting killed with someone just jumping around, wall running and sliding everywhere isn't fun, but it's also not easy to master those skills as well. In summary, Infinite Warfare was a great game that had a lot of replayability, but was doomed from the start because of Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. It felt like another replica of those games, but just Infinity Ward's version. The COD community already wanted boots on the ground, but they decided to release Infinite Warfare instead. Let me know what you think. Did you like Infinite Warfare? Did you like the advanced movement system, or are you someone that is the traditional boots on the ground COD player? Let me know down in the comment section below. I mean, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you for watching the video, and if you liked the video, please hit that like button. It will really help out my channel. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit the notification bell. My name is Gerald, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Enemy UAV. UAV on standby. Friendly counter UAV on.
Friendly Warden providing close air support. Allied drone package entering airspace. The enemy has a drone package. They're halfway there. Keep it up. Friendly drone support is active. UAV on standby.
That just put us in the lead.
Oh my god. Dude, where the fuck are these people at, bro?
UAV ready.
Detecting your position. Locations marked.
Friendly drone support is active.
They're probably coming around this way. I guess.
Counter UAV is up. Enemy systems jammed.
Counter UAV ready to launch.
Counter UAV was shot down. You're on your own.
Seriously? Oh my god, come on, dude.
Advanced UAV is ready for launch.
Advanced UAV active. Hostiles marked.
Counter UAV is standing by.
Counter UAV arriving on site.
Advanced UAV ready.
Advanced UAV up and running. Counter UAV was shot down. You're on your own.
At our current pace, we will prevail. Friendly drone package incoming. UAV on standby.
Fucking finally, dude. Right at the last second, dude. My goodness, are you serious?
Mission accomplished. I did not doubt you for a second.
Fuck. That counts. That's gonna count.
You are a lethal tool of destruction.
That's gonna count.